Ladies and gentlemen, we are your boys, the one, two, three count, a wrestling podcast, here to talk to you about everything going on in professional wrestling. And boy, oh boy, I did not know Dynasty was this weekend.
Yep, I was looking at it earlier. I was like, April 6th. Well, today the second. Goddamn.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. First and foremost, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment underneath. Tell us what you can't wait to see at AEW Dynasty and at WWE WrestleMania that is coming up in about
Yep,
2 weeks.
that's the next big show.
Also, follow us on all of our social medias, the at 3 Count Pod. Chris, go ahead and say yours because I always forget.
Oh, yep. Chaos King 245 on Twitch. Your boy did his birthday stream this past weekend.
Hey,
24 hours. Woo!
that's
Look at
why
that.
you
Yeah,
couldn't do
that's why we're
record
recording this
yesterday.
on Wednesday instead of Tuesday because your boy was still asleep. I promise you. But
Um,
nah, I appreciate everybody coming out, showing some love. It was a good
let's
stream.
see. You can hit me up on King_X_Negus. And also, while you're at it, go ahead and check out Pulse of the Ring. I have some interviews coming up from Royal Rumble weekend. I went to WCWO. I just booked Chico Adams. And
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
and
Oh,
I've
shit.
gotten a hold of
Genuine
80
reaction. He didn't tell me this.
80 different indie wrestlers that I am going to be booking to be on Pulse of the Ring. So be on the lookout for that. But for right now, let's talk about some wrestling. I don't even know where you want to start. I have some stuff pulled up.
You caught me off guard with the whole Chico Adams thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Boy, I almost fainted over here.
Yeah,
No, we can
yeah,
start
yeah.
wherever.
Well, let's start with NXT. We don't necessarily talk about NXT all too much. We get a dibble and dabble. But two big things happened yesterday.
Yep.
One, Stephanie Verker,
Valkyrie, yeah, you got it right.
yeah, she relinquished the
Uh,
North American title, which this is the second time that it's happened in NXT history. The first being Keith Lee.
Keith Lee. That's right.
Um, I keep talking about how I would prefer that Stephanie keeps both titles and they simply do a triple threat for each match.
Yeah.
So the North American champion or challenger and the challenger for the NXT title. Those three people are in a triple threat match. And I'm gonna say this slow for the ones that just aren't really cutting it. Um, the challenger for the North American title, if she pins the champion or the other competitor, she wins the North American Championship. And that ends the match. Stephanie keeps the NXT title. Same thing about if the NXT title competitor wins. She wins the NXT title. Stephanie would keep
North
the North
America.
American title.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be like a second match. No, no, it's just always going to be one match. But if Stephanie wins, she keeps both titles, which then like that one elevates Stephanie to a different stratosphere because she's constantly putting her title on the line
Yeah.
against two individuals. But then it also gives time to shine for all the other ladies, which I know a lot of them want to have their single matches. But hear me out. Triple threat matches are easy to do. One, there's no disqualification. Two, there's another person in the ring. So yeah, you have to kind of remember stuff, but not so much as well.
Right.
Um, I honestly like. Isn't did you watch it last night? Because I wasn't able to watch it because
I seen bits and pieces of it.
I can't figure out, is Jada Parker and Jordan Grace going to wrestle for the North American title, or are they trying to just face Stephanie for the NXT title?
I think it's just for the NXT title. North America title is
Stand and
being
deliver.
defended. Yeah, stand and deliver 6-woman ladder match, I think. I think it's ladder match. Kalani Jordan beat Roxanne Perez last night,
Nice.
which is crazy.
But I mean, that's going to be a 9:30 show. 9:30 in the morning.
Stand and deliver?
Yes,
Oh shit.
on Saturday.
Ooh, oh. Damn. That's be on the
It's
19th.
like, yeah, because usually they do it like do it around noontime.
Yeah.
So I guess this is like it's 9:30 because they're on the West Coast. So
I was like, why they could just do it on Friday, but I forgot they still got SmackDown to worry about on.
SmackDown still got
Yeah.
the Hall of Fame. So
Yeah.
there's a lot that goes into like the shows.
Yeah.
I love it. The wrestlers don't, but
I
I
gotta set
mean,
a I gotta set a reminder.
same. Because I normally wake up like even on my days off.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to force myself to sleep longer than 9 o'clock. So, and this is even if I drink. Like,
Yeah.
I'll go to sleep at 3 and my body just wakes up at 9 o'clock, like, hey,
Time to get up.
yeah, time to do something. And then I just go come into my room and play games. Which, I mean, hey, I'm still trying to get this Twitch thing going for me. I'm about to buy a whole PC pack and everything, so I'm excited. Hopefully, I don't have to actually buy I don't have to buy a PC with the other stuff that I'm buying. But we're not here to talk about that. That's for our other episode of We Don't Talk Anything But, which we're probably going to do that next week
Yeah,
because,
because the week after that is
yeah, man.
WrestleMania.
But then also, Ricky Saints became the fastest newcomer to win gold in the WWE when he became the new WWE, NXT, WCHR, Double G. No, just kidding. He is the new North American champion. Shout out to Ricky Saints. It's
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
I'm able to say Ricky Saints' name very easily, and I always get everybody else's mixed up.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he defeated Sean Spears in a nice little 10-minute match. I was able to watch that on YouTube, I believe. Somehow they put the whole match. Don't hate me, WWE. You ain't paying me, so I can't afford to get all the luxuries.
True
I
that.
have Netflix, Crunchyroll, Hulu, and Disney Plus. Look,
Oh, still no Max.
yeah, no.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm watching AEW on right now.
Uh,
They had John Moxley and Marina Shafir versus Swerve and Willow.
how did
And
that go?
it was actually pretty good.
Did that open the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Yeah. Is Marina and Willow having a match at? You know what? We'll talk about Dynasty in a quick second. But after or not AEW, after NXT went off or was going off air, All Ego, Ethan Page attacked Ricky Saints. And did you hear what the crowd was yelling?
Tony fumbled or something like that.
Yes, because all three of those competitors were in AEW,
Yeah.
and everybody wanted Men of the Year to go like further than what they did. Because again,
Yeah.
what the hell is Rico Sky, Scorpio Sky?
Yeah.
Ricky Saints, you could have done so much with. Like I know in the beginning he had a broken neck, but he still like went out there
It's like he
and
was on commentary.
yeah,
He was
like
killing it. Yeah.
you saw what he had, but and then Sean Spears, he's good. Like I'm not going to call him an enhancement talent, but he's that good vet
Yeah.
that you need because he's already been within the NXT product, and now he can help shape the newer wrestlers. He can be that template
Yeah.
of knowing like once they can, I don't know, like not necessarily beat him, but get their stories and everything going. That's how you know that they're ready for the main roster.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I think, hey, we get in a nice little triple threat match: Javon Evans versus Oma Femi versus Trick Williams. But next week they're going against Dark State, which I either Trick Williams or Javon Evans is going to be a part of Dark State, and I
It's
really
definitely Trick Williams.
that. But I honestly think it's Javon Evans.
It could be. I mean,
Like,
it can go either way.
mhm.
Real twist it was be it was Omafemi. He just got these guys working for him. He already dominated. He's like, all right, y'all just gonna work for me.
I mean, he is the ruler,
He is.
so
Yeah, I don't know. The only way he gonna lose that championship is in a match like this, a triple threat.
exactly. And that goes to the other thing with Stephanie. It's like if you don't want her to lose, bam, you got a triple threat match already like situated.
Yeah,
Yes, I know Jordan Grace has just come in and you want to keep Miss Parker on the rise, but those two, one of the two can take the pin. So you don't like, yeah.
yeah. Keep Stephanie's safe.
Strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But that's just me. And let's just say I'm just one of the three not so wise men talking wrestling. Bring that back to what the
True.
old shit used to be.
Hey,
Um,
if you know, you know.
yeah, you know. Let's see. What else do we have going on?
What else happened?
They had a few updates on a few of the wrestlers who are injured at the moment for WWE. Asuka is expected to return in May from her knee injury. Uh,
Yes.
Ilya Dragunov is
Oh,
expected to return in September. I was really hoping
oh,
that he would be able to return during their
before, yeah, like
but
in August, he could.
yeah.
What's
Oh
on?
wait, no, Asuka's 43. I was like, what? That and then Tangaloa should be back.
Is it June, July,
Yeah.
something like that?
Oh,
Somebody said
they
he gonna mess up and come back in May. I was like, y'all wrong for that one.
And I think they had something on Bronson, but
Mm. Yeah, I miss Bronson
um,
Reed.
yeah, I don't see it. And then JD's out for oh wait, hold on, let me look. Because there's more people than I thought. Kyrie Sane is recovering from an unspecified arm injury,
Right,
which
right, right.
she has been posting videos and whatnot.
Yeah, I seen Kyrie saying that woman is jacked.
Yeah. Uh, Kiana James, who was brought up and just disappeared, she is absent with a leg injury. Apollo Cruz tore his pec in January, and Noam Dar has been out since June after tearing a tendon in his leg. Um, I heard that he might be coming back soon too. So shout out to Metaphor.
Yeah. See Lash
Um,
Legend versus what's it, Jordan Grace?
no, it was the other one. Zaria? Zahara?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And look, Lash Legend, money. Go all the
Monday.
way. Um, but I mean, no trademark because that's Mercedes.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna keep the ball rolling too. Did you watch Raw?
I did.
What did you think about the John Cena and Cody Rhodes promo that they had?
That was the best promo they had so far.
I agree.
Uh, I liked it.
Plus, granted, yes, it still went 20 fucking minutes,
It did.
but it wasn't John Cena comes out there, just rambles on about absolutely nothing, and then Cody Rhodes comes out and rebuttals his absolutely nothing with more absolutely nothing.
Right, right, right.
They like it was a good, really good back and
Back and
forth.
forth, yeah.
They finally got physical. Somebody said next week John Cena has to hit Cody Rhodes with his finish, but it could be on SmackDown. Who knows what's going on?
I'm about to say they said that was Cena's last televised like appearance until after Mania.
Damn.
I'm like,
Okay.
okay. He couldn't show up
Huh.
like next week.
Then we had, the triple threat signing, and I'm not talking about the bullshit one that they're doing with Rhea Ripley. That's just annoying the
Oh,
hell out of me.
yeah.
I posted something on our Twitter about how Rhea Ripley was just riding a bike and she throws
Yeah,
the
see that.
stick. Yeah.
Why
That's
would Bianca do this?
this is legit. Like she's crashing out of her own like fruition or whatever the word is. Like
Yeah.
it's her issue that she's dealing with, but she's taking it out on Bianca. Like whatever. But we had
Yeah.
CM Punk, Seth, and Roman Reigns.
Yep, on SmackDown.
The fiance is sick and tired of Seth Rollins. Like she's like, why is he always crying and bitching and moaning? And I'm like, that's just always been him.
Yeah.
And I always think that it's funny how Seth Rollins gets pissed at other people because of his doing.
Yeah.
Like he's mad at He's just always been mad at Roman Reigns, but he's the one that created it.
Right.
He's the one that stabbed Roman Reigns in the back to begin with, and that sent Roman Reigns on this adventure to become the tribal chief. His fault. CM Punk, I don't know why everybody just has CM Punk all on in their mouth. Like Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins. I really think those are the main two.
Yeah, yeah.
Roman Reigns is just kind of like,
Yeah, you here.
man, I'm here, like whatever. I'm still getting the big paycheck.
Yeah.
I'm still the AKA big dog. So I mean, whatever. CM Punk
I'm talking
acknowledged our
about he
tribal
ain't like that.
chief.
He ain't like that big dog comment.
I do want to ask, what do you think that favor is?
Man, I've been thinking about it all week. I have no idea. If it's not a world title shot, I you would think it's the main event of WrestleMania. That's what he really wanted, right?
Yeah, I
If it's not a title shot, I genuinely have no idea.
I forget where I heard this from, but I liked the thought, and I was like, what if the favor is for Paul Heyman to join CM Punk? Granted, yes, they
Oh
did
yeah,
it before, but it didn't work as well. And
yeah,
honestly, like it's a far you really throwing like shit at the wall to see if it sticks
Mhm.
because CM Punk doesn't need Paul Heyman like as a
True.
mouthpiece.
Yeah. I all but back even then in like 2010 when Punk was like world champ, I was like, why does he need Paul Heyman? Somebody like Brock Lesnar needed Paul Heyman, somebody who
Yeah.
needed to talk for him. CM Punk could talk. Like this man threw a whole pipe bomb. So I never understood the Paul Heyman. I mean, I understood the Paul Heyman guy type thing,
Mm-hmm.
but him like being his advocate and manager stuff, I was like, it always felt weird. It was like Paul just kind of just there.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of like the same thing with Roman. Like Roman can talk. Like Paul Heyman is just his hype guy,
And sometimes
basically.
Paul doesn't even talk.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like,
And, and like with Roman, it works because Roman's not at every show.
yeah,
With CM Punk is going to be at more shows than Roman Reigns. So it really doesn't fit the like thought process, but
yeah. I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean,
yeah.
that makes sense. Punk go back to or Heyman go back to Punk.
Mhm.
I still think
Oh,
it'll lead to a world title shot somewhere.
did we mention that we have new tag team champions in the Street Profits?
I think we did last week.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
Shout out
making
to them.
sure. Yes. Huge
Speaking of
shout out.
SmackDown, they just went out and said it. This Friday, Ray Phoenix. They could wait 3 weeks.
And it's confusing because you would think that they would want to put the Lucha Brothers and Ray Phoenix on the same show, but as of right now, they're on separate shows.
Yeah, they already
Granted,
mentioned about Penta's brother coming to SmackDown. I'm like,
yeah, granted, brand splits don't mean anything.
yeah, true. Jimmy was just well, Jimmy dead on Monday.
Never mind, because I was going to say the Lucha Brothers versus the New Cash Republic. But Penta's going to be in the IC title.
Yep.
Six man, get your shit in match. Um, yeah, but who are you going to put Ray Phoenix against on SmackDown? Like, and then that's going to make him look like Ray Phoenix is going to make himself look great regardless.
Oh yeah. I was like, do
But
you throw him in the US title picture? I don't think so.
and then if they put him up against Carmelo Hayes, Black Twitter is going to be furious. Oh, you guys are
Yeah,
putting
oh,
him
you know that.
against me.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ray
Never
Phoenix versus Carmelo
lose.
Hayes on Friday. We calling it now.
Oh,
You come to SmackDown, you got to go through Carmelo Hayes, and then you get
damn.
a 2 week build story, and then nothing happens because it's Carmelo Hayes, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm looking. Let's see. You could possibly do somebody from Legado del Fantasma.
Sure,
Um,
sure, sure. Ray Phoenix versus Santos would be good.
I, that's really all you got.
Yeah, I literally don't know where they put him. I don't know why they chose SmackDown.
Or I mean, you could do the Miz, but like you're not going to put him up against the newer bloodline.
Yeah,
You're not going to do Shinsuke, not R-Truth because everybody loves him. No Randy Orton because then he has to lose. You don't want to put him against Kevin Owens because that makes no sense unless Randy Orton gets involved, but it still makes no sense whatsoever. Um, and then everybody else is tag teams, so it's honestly Carmelo Hayes, Santos Escobar, or Andrade. But Andrade seems like he's about to feud with, you know, Legado del Fantasma.
yeah.
So
Like put them in a tag team. I don't know. But if that's the case, you might just put him with Penta. Like I don't know. I'm interested to see what they do. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what they do. I got to believe. But what I don't believe in is this segment on AEW right now. Why
what's
is the
going
learning
on?
tree? The learning tree is messing with the Hurt Syndicate again. After MJF just came out and told Bobby Lashley that Bobby Lashley need MJF. Like what? I don't know. This whole MVP MJF thing is kind of weird too. I don't know.
Yeah. Um, I'm trying to see what the card is for
Oh, Dynasty.
Dynasty. Yeah, because
I got to pull it up.
okay. Well, let's just go into that because
Yeah. I mean, so far it's only 6 matches.
on this one it says seven.
Oh, okay. Well, you tell me which one you missing. Oh, it might be. Was they starting the Owen?
Yes, yes, they
Okay,
are.
that's what it is. The Owen match not on here.
Okay.
All right, so we got Timeless Tony Storm versus Megan Bain, AEW Women's World Championship.
That should be a good
Should be
one.
good.
I don't know who they're gonna have win. I would have kept the title on Tony Storm, seeing that she just won it.
Yeah,
And the first title defense, you don't want her to lose.
yeah. I don't know. So far, from everything I've seen from Megan Bain, she seemed pretty good. So
Hmm.
I don't know what she sound like. She sound like Marina Shafir when we first heard her speak. Broke
I,
Twitter.
I definitely prefer her speaking Russian.
Yeah. Uh, we got this is the match I'm looking forward to the most. Well, minus Swerve and Moxley. Kenny.
Title versus mass match. Yeah, I
No,
know.
oh my god. No. I'm gonna leave this down here. I don't know why this not even on the pre-show. I don't know why. Okay, we'll get to Jericho in a second. But Kenny Omega versus Ricochet versus Speedball Mike Bailey.
That's just going to be a fast bang, 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 bang match, but it's going to be
Oh
good.
yeah. Woo. 3-way for the AEW International Championship. Yeah, I don't see Kenny Omega losing, but I'm surprised they went with this and not just Kenny Omega versus Ricochet, but I'm glad Speedball in there because that guy is amazing. We got the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli, Pac, Wheeler
Death
Yuta
Riders are going to
versus
win, and they're going to turn on Colt.
Rated FTR. Yeah, maybe. I mean, sure. Trios match. When
Are
was
the
the last time the
titles even on
trio?
the line?
They,
Like,
they
are
are.
they
They
even
are.
seen?
They are. I mean, I ain't seen them, but sure. All right. Then we got, Jericho versus Bandito, title versus mask. Get
Bandito's
this,
obviously going to win.
please.
And then just get the ROH title off of fucking
AEW
AEW
TV.
TV.
Yes. You might as well keep Jericho off AEW TV too. But, might as well. Then we got Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole. No time limit, no outside interference for the TNT championship.
I mean, I'm
I
happy
forgot
that
Daniel.
they're, like I said last week, I was like, I'm glad that they're finally doing something instead of putting them in nothing 6-man tags.
True.
I'm sorry, trios titles, match. Trios, whatever.
Yeah. And they put him in trios matches with people he ain't even with a trio with.
Yeah.
But
Like FTR, and then once he did it with Daddy Magic and Cool
yeah,
Hand
go ahead,
Angel.
Nash. Yeah. Weird. I don't
So
know. Me personally, I want Adam Cole to win.
yeah. Like, and I like Denny. Like, I like him a lot.
Yeah. But this
But
title run wasn't it.
yeah, I feel like Adam Cole can actually do something with it. If they want to like give him the title back in like a couple months, I'm all for it. But you gotta do something with him.
Yeah.
Why are you giving people titles, Okada, and you're not doing anything with them? Like it
Yeah.
makes no sense. And then you have Moxley who refuses to let people see the title, even though it's still funny when he's like, why do you want to see it? It's not a pet.
It's been it's been half a year. I still ain't seen it. Was it October? Something
Yep.
like that. But yeah, last match, Mox versus Swerve, AW World Championship.
I want Swerve to get the title.
Swerve? No, I don't want. I need Swerve to win. it's,
Yeah.
it's it's up. It's up. It's time.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
get the title back on Swerve. But, whose house? Swerve's house. Please. Let's set up Hangman versus Swerve at All In.
again, and I'm down for
And I guess you said the Owen was starting.
it. Yeah.
I did see the bracket
I think
briefly.
it was Jamie Hayter versus Athena. That was the first
No,
match that
no,
I saw.
it's Jamie Hayter versus shoot. No, it's Athena versus Harley Cameron, and then it's Mercedes Monet versus Julia Hart in the first round on their side. I'm like, why are you doing this? Why? Why? Why?
Look, as
Please
long as the finals comes to Athena versus Mercedes Monet,
stay on the same side, brother. Stay on the same side. And it is Jamie Hayter and I think it's Jamie Hayter and Penelope
Penelope Ford.
Ford, and then it's Thunder Rosa and Chris Statlander. Or maybe those might be switched.
Um, okay, so obviously it's Athena versus Mercedes Monet and Chris Statlander versus Jamie Hayter.
Yeah,
I would prefer, even though people are going to get mad at me, I would prefer that Jamie Hayter win.
true.
Um,
Yeah,
so you can keep Athena and Mercedes Monet completely free, so then they can actually wrestle each other, title for title, ROH title versus TBS title. And then I mean, I would be cool if they gave it to Statty, but I definitely see them giving it to.
so as long as I give it to Mercedes, she don't need
Hmm?
nothing else.
Yeah, yeah, no, no. Do not give it to Mercedes. I love her. I love her to
Yeah,
death.
true.
And I think she's dating Swerve, but that we're not here to talk about people's personal lives unless they're pieces of shit. Like fuck you, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, true that. Then on the men's side, we got Will Ospreay versus newly signed Kevin Knight from New Japan. I seen this match with Jay White on Saturday's Collision. It's getting pretty good. I remember somebody mentioning him like doing like a tryout at the PC a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's what everybody's been saying. He's got in a trial and then he just signed with AEW.
Yeah,
So I mean, hey, I'm all for him. Get your money, bro.
yeah. Then we got Brody King versus Kenosuke Takeshita. Poor Takeshita. Where's his rematch? He didn't even get pinned. Did he get pinned? Did he get pinned?
For what match?
Oh yeah, no. Okay, yeah. He lost to Omega. That's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then we got Mark Briscoe versus Kyle Fletcher. Sure. They got Hangman Adam Page versus a wild card. Everybody's saying it's gonna be MJF, which kind of makes sense.
We get Wardlow.
Who? Man,
um,
they bring back Warlow.
who? What was the other match before Hangman?
Mark Briscoe versus Kyle Fletcher.
I need Mark Briscoe versus Gabe Kidd. They set something up, and I don't think they ever like did anything with it.
I'd be down for that.
Like point blank period. Like stop having people get into each other's faces and you don't do anything.
Yeah, I understand that. Oh, and it's Jamie Hayter versus Billy Starks and Thunder
Uh
Rosa versus Chris Statlander.
okay.
I mean, these tournaments look decent. I mean,
Yeah.
I got no problems with them. I mean, I'd rather Takeshita not be here because they ain't gonna give it to him. I mean,
Just
this
no.
tournament is like it's gonna be Hangman and Osprey at the
Mm-hmm.
end, and Hangman just got to win because I don't know if they want to run Osprey and Swerve back. Did Osprey go up against Mox? I don't think so.
If no, because that would be his first title defense. So putting the title on Swerve just for him to lose, I don't. Yeah, it's not cool. I would prefer
Um,
what
well,
at
they
what.
said the
Oh
only
no,
winner gets the title shot at All In.
yeah, I would rather them keep it for Forbidden Door for Osprey to finally win the title
Mm,
because Forbidden Door is in England this year.
yeah, yeah.
So
I'm mad Jay White ain't in this tournament. They said he got taken out by the Death Riders before the show. That's why
yeah,
they put in Kevin Knight.
I'm still
Sure.
trying to figure out where the guns are.
They came back, got a tag team title match with the Hurt Syndicate for whatever reason, lost, and they ain't been back on TV since.
And then I guess the reason, like, they were going to do the Hurts business versus the Murder Machines, but Cage got hurt.
Yeah.
So,
They said it
where's
was
the two?
Brody King versus Lance Archer tonight. So Audie will be happy. Lance Archer on TV, I guess.
So, man meat slapping man, baby.
Yeah. Right now we got Osprey and Kevin Knight, which are going up against each other in the Owen, by the way, versus Blake Christensen and who's this? Lee Johnson? I think it's Lee Johnson.
Well, is there anything pertinent that we need to talk about before we jump up off of here?
I mean, nothing I can think of.
Oh, damn, they
You,
just
you know, Swerve either win. That's all I got to say. If Swerve don't win, we riot.
they just posted. Oh, they already did this one. Something about all the pay-per-views for AEW and WWE for the rest of the year.
Mm. Oh, AEW is coming back to Detroit in May.
Yep, and
I'm
I
trying to see if
got
I can
you.
get tickets.
I got you. Double or
Oh, what you
nothing,
got?
Forbidden
Hold on now.
Door.
Hold on now. Just let me know.
Oh damn, they got a Wrestle Dynasty, Kenny Omega versus Gabe Kidd. Or this is old.
That was this year. That was earlier this year.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what to say. It's like this looks weird. Yeah, yeah, it is. But okay. Besides that, we have nothing else to talk about. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if no one has told you today that they love you, well, somebody out there in the world does. If no one told you that you're awesome, you've watched us for X amount of minutes, for X amount of days, we think that you're awesome. Also, don't forget, check out my boy Chris and Audie as they were on Twitch and they play Marvel Rivals, Monster Hunter, which I finally got to play. So amazing. I'm a bow and the axe sword. That's my shit.
Ooh, a switch axe. Yeah, I see. I see you.
Yeah.
Nice, nice,
And
nice.
hopefully I will be getting on within the next few months. I'm gonna work at it. I'm gonna work my hardest. I got some YouTube videos to watch that hopefully will help me. Um, and then look out again for Pulse of the Ring.
Yes,
I'm going
sir.
to be interviewing local, not even local, just any talent from around the world, people who you've probably never heard of, and hopefully you become a fan of. But with that being said, we will see you next week when we're possibly talking about nothing about wrestling.
Yeah.
So, in the words of Kenny Omega, good day and good night.
Bang.
You know what? Fuck this, Batista.
Damn, that was a Spur Rising coming. This is a full left field.
Later, guys.
Peace.
Peace.